The last country that I visited when backpacking Asia was Nepal, and I'm going to do a little cost breakdown video to tell you exactly how much money I spent. Starting with flights, as usual, I spent £585, so this included my flight from Malaysia to Nepal and then Nepal back home to the UK. Upon arrival in Nepal, I had to get a 30-day visa and this cost me £44. Next up is transport. Now I got a bus from Kathmandu to Pokhara and then Pokhara back to Kathmandu, and then a couple of taxis, so the total cost for my transport was £34. Next up is accommodation, and my mum actually came out to Nepal to spend some time with me, so when I stayed with her we split the cost of a guest house, and then when I was by myself I went to hostels, but that meant that the total of my accommodation in Nepal was £93. And my general spending for things like food and smaller activities was £448. And in Nepal I did have a few big extras, so this includes the cost of my trek and tips, plus my tattoos that I got. And for those things, I spent £438, which makes the total cost of my trip to Nepal £1,642. So it definitely was more on the pricier side compared to some of the other countries that I stayed in, but that's mainly because I did a trek and also got a flight home. I probably could have done it a lot cheaper if I didn't do a trek, but that's the main thing that you're meant to do in Nepal, so of course I had to do it. And this is the last of my cost breakdown videos, but if you have any specific questions about the countries that I visited, where you might expect to spend a bit more money, then feel free to drop me a message on Instagram or drop a comment down below. I'm always answering and always helping, and I hope this little series has helped you plan your trip and get a gauge on how much you might be spending backpacking Asia.